Due to the very poor sales on Chaos Reigns, the most reliable Mortal Kombat leaker came out of the blue and told us that all future DLC for MK1 has been cancelled. I mean, realistically, who didn't see this coming? But I just want to take a look at the story expansion because I haven't played nor watched it yet. The whole plot of MK1 was ruined seconds into the game's opening cutscene, so I just haven't really cared to play it at all. But in this video, I'll be lightly going over the Chaos Reigns expansion and talk about why it failed so badly. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, as this is my last MK1 video of the year since I'm going on vacation for Christmas. I do have 2 more videos that I plan to release before the end of the year, no promises though. And next year, I'm going hard all year. No pause. Anyways, other than that, hope you guys enjoy, and 10,000 subs question mark. The story starts with someone cloaked in a forest watching this yellow robot sprint for some reason, and then we get a title card. The cloaked robot then starts firing missiles at the yellow one and proceeds to miss every single one. Like, bro, she is not running at Mach speed. I guarantee I can run faster. Just put some cops behind me and I'm gone. Dodges a flamethrower using a skinny ass tree. Then when they run, the fire grows, the missiles still miss. They shoot bullets and all of them miss this bright yellow mustard robot. I know this is just MK plot stuff. It's nothing new, but it really makes whoever shooting these shits look terrible. Until one missile lightly taps Mustard on the ankle and sends them flying in. Until we find out that the cloaked robot is the ketchup robot. Mean kick, and then they scrap where Cyrax wins and Sector is all like, you only won because you were able to see me. Like, I don't think that makes you look any better. Then it turns out the forest was just a simulation, which is the room we had at MKX, except for we don't have it this time. Turns out they're Lid Kuei, and obviously Bihan leads them. Bihan is then like, excellent armor, Sector. How about we crush my brother's wedding and kill everyone there? Cyrax doesn't think this is smart, but Bihan shuts that shit down. He's like, shut up, bitch. Now we're at the Wuxi where we're getting ready for the wedding. Look at Scorpion all happy. This is a rare sight. This is gonna go great. So nobody sees this. Bro, if that's not the most obvious shit I've seen! Scorpion looks so happy, bro. This is weird. The place gets FBI swatted.
Oh, hell no. We are not doing the Red Wedding. What? Game of Thrones! Season 3, Episode 9. You, my friend, are hopeless.
Smoke is like, ketchup and mustard. It's gotta be those 2 baddies I hooked up with that one night. And then Smoke ends up losing at the very beginning of the story, just like he did in the original. Scorpion's wife is about to get moited, but Cyrax stops it because she's the only Lin Kuei with mortals and a working brain, apparently. But then Scorpion pops up, so we just whoop him too. But angry Scorpion is like, are you stupid? He scratched my face, killed my pops, attacked Earthrealm, and he scratched my face! Cyrax is like, is that the truth? And Bihan's like, yeah, it's pretty much 100% right. You knew about this, didn't you? Yeah, but his dick game is too good, so I don't even care. Breaking out traditions and vows for some back shots. We end up beating Sub-Zero and Sector, and we try to apologize, and angry Scorpion is like, shush your bitch, I would like to kill you now. And Cyrax is just willing to go down like that, until angry Scorpion's wife tells him to calm down or no coochie later, so angry Scorpion agrees. Raiden takes them to Melina and Liu Kang in Outworld, where Melina wants to kill them, which I gotta say, why is Melina the only character right now making sense? Liu Kang is like, kill them if you want, but it won't bring back your mother, which is the most obvious shit I've ever heard. And then he's like, why don't we break this cycle of violence? Yeah, cause Liu Kang, that has worked perfectly so far. But then a purple portal shows up and Havoc pops out with a bunch of his goons. And him and Liu start yapping, but to sum it up, Havoc is like, I want our timelines to fight, so I'll just kidnap Garrus. Garrus begins to get kidnapped because he forgot he can freeze people and he's low-key OP. Havoc sets down Raiden, Kung Lao, and Chinese Fire Super Jesus at the same time. Not once, but twice. The bad guys go to leave because they have Garrus, and Sub-Zero sees this goes down and just decides to follow them in the portal. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. You just saw Garrus get packed up and Garrus would whoop your ass. So Cyrax, Sector, and Angry Scorpion leave to save Garrus and maybe save Bihan. That's the secondary objective. We make it to Havoc's timeline where this Johnny Cage looking motherfucker is getting jumped, so we help him because he might have information. But this isn't movie star Johnny Cage. This is War Soldier Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cage, and apparently he's teamed up with this demigod emperor version of Rain for some reason, where his wife Tanya is being held captive by Havoc for some reason. Yeah, the story is already we find the Chaosium, and there are people fighting to the death, and we're able to see all of this from the high ground. Oh, Frost is a better cameo than Movado, proven. The crowd is just a bunch of Havocs. What the hell? Damn! Well, Quan Chi is better than Li Mei, confirmed. Tanya is then revealed to be part of the fight, but of course, Kenshi's sword knows exactly where we are for some reason, so that he reaches us, grabs us, and throws us into the ring, so now we have to fight and defend ourselves. But to make things worse, Rain is like, without my empress, I am no emperor. And I don't know about y'all, but this shit cringe as fuck. At least with Liu Kang and Katana, it wasn't cringe because they actually had a good backstory to it, but now it's just weird seeing Rain be married to a lesbian.
They fight like Reiko and Li Mei.
How do you know they fight like Reiko and Li Mei? All he did was throw a fucking hammer. Are you guys watching the Opti? Hey, not Opti. That'd be Opti if I had the right cameo. We then run underground because we found a trap door and we dodge a bunch of the traps where they kill all of the jobbers trying to follow us in here. Havoc has us on TV somehow, somewhere. He has cameras or some shit. And he then go off to say that the maze will infinitely change and there's no possible way out. Now I'm putting this out because I feel like there shouldn't be a way out. We're supposed to find a way out. It's the way the story's supposed to go. Just saying this because the way we get out is actually kind of bullshit. We fight Li Mei and Reiko. We win, so then we continue forward. It turns out we're in a loop where the only way out is to kill them. So we fight Reiko and Li Mei and do a tag team fatality, which I don't know how that isn't in the game already. And then all of a sudden we're put into a Saw movie. The walls close in and Rain holds them with his water while Sector Lock picks the door and we get this.
Tanya, if Sector opens the door, go with her.
No! I won't.
You must. I cannot hold these back much longer. I won't escape.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No! We vowed never to leave each other's side.
We also vowed to preserve the Empire.
Hurry, Tanya!
Every day, you remind me why I chose you.
Go, Tanya. Please.
Which, even though it legit looks like a movie, like it looks amazing, and I don't like seeing my third favorite character in MK die, but how on earth are we supposed to feel bad? Rain was a jobber in the main story, and now there's alternate Rain wed to a lesbian, and then he dies when he didn't have to. Am I supposed to feel bad for him? It's like watching an NPC die. He can drown multiple cities, and this version of Rain is stronger, but he can't open a door or hold off walls while walking forward towards the door. Also, I think he forgot he can make portals, teleport, and turn into water. Now Tanya and Sector are walking through some tracks trying to escape. See that chick in the red? I'd tap that. I like my bitches black. We then make it to a room with a big ass fucking dragon just chilling there. The dragon tries to kill us by breathing fire, but of course we outrun the dragon somehow. This is also the room that every pathway will eventually lead you to, where this dragon will kill you, or else you'll just be stuck in this maze until you eventually die. So it may seem like there's no way out, so hopefully there's nothing super convenient to save us, right? Right? Tanya can speak Dragonese. And of course, Kenshi is a telepath. He can read minds, but he cannot speak Dragonese. How convenient, dude. This is crazy. So Tanya tells the dragon to teleport us out, and the dragon does it just because Tanya can speak Dragonese appropriately. Like, what? We make it to the Citadel where we find Noob is actually just Bihan. Havoc used his chaos to break Bihan's mind and turn him into a chaos juggernaut. And your Scorpion tries to scrap with him, and he low-key does some damage, but in the end he gets shut down because Bihan can now use his shadow to help fight. It's a 2v1. So Tanya and Cyrax Sector actually end up taking him down, but since we have Bihan, which is our secondary objective, we have to find Garrus, still our main priority. So we just walk up to Garrus because, you know, he was right behind that door that Bihan was just standing in front of. We take Garrus's restraints off of him, but before he teleports us home, he tells us to go and grab the Kamidogu. And right before Havoc shows up with more of his goons, Garrus teleports us home. Havoc gets mildly upset and kills his henchman for no reason. Like, I don't think that's gonna solve anything, but hey. Now we're back at Earthrealm, and Liu Kang has healing powers all of a sudden. I mean, it makes sense because Raiden also had healing powers when he was a god. But you're telling me Liu Kang can't fix Kenshi's eyes? He can't cure Baraka? Anyways, he looks like he's using the Kami Dogus to heal him, which I thought were made for Garrus, but using them on Bi-Han is cool too. Liu Kang ends up healing his mind to how it was before, but he can't do shit for his body. Look, even more proof Sector is taking Bi-Han back shots. Tanya and Angry Scorpion leave with the Kami Dogu to go hide them at the Temple of the Elements, where it should be safe from Havoc. Then Cyber's cousin's like, Sector, there's a mailman here with a package for Liu Kang. We go outside and Havoc is just there with the Kami Dogu bag. Like, what the fuck? Did Angry Scorpion do nothing? He takes the Kami Dogu out of the box and latch into his chest, bro. What is this? Thanos rep-off? Sonic rep-off, bro? He then teleports to the gateway, which has portals to every realm, and Havoc is on his way there to bring chaos into every realm simultaneously. Now we are Bi-Han, and we have to take down some jobber stopping us from getting to Havoc. Chaos Sub-Zero pulls up, trying to talk some shit, and Bi-Han is like, brother, back up. This is my fate to run. He runs in and continues to demolish this Sub-Zero and then does a fatality on him. And then he also does a fatality on the non-angry Scorpion too. Like, I don't even think he did anything. And now we're all pulling up to Havoc at the gateway. And hold on, why does Raiden look so much like a badass here? What the heck? We rush in to fight everybody, and while he tries to finish his business, Liu Kang helps us. And Liu Kang is like, this is literally all I wanted from you before. I can't desire big booty bitches in my future. The big booty bitches aren't the issue, Bi-Han. It's the fact you leave none for the rest of us. We finally get Kenshi and Takeda that's been so hyped up standing next to Havoc in every frame Havoc's in. We finally get to fight them and we dumpster on them pretty easily. But they get back up and Liu Kang wants his fate, but Bi-Han won't let anybody get the ones. All he wants to do is scrap ever since the beginning of the story. And obviously it's plot. We win. What did you expect? It's just Havoc now. All of his goons are dead. However will he win this? Havoc tears off his arm, throws it on the ground. The arm grows a full nother Havoc. Like, what? Then he tears his arms off, but since that's literally just another Havoc, they grow right back. And with those arms he tears off, he throws them on the ground and they grow new Havocs. And they just keep repeating the cycle. This motherfucking Havoc got infinite regeneration. And he continues to make as many Havocs as he can. And then Liu Kang and Bi-Han decide to team up and take the main one down, or they will literally be facing infinite Havocs. Liu wants this fade because Liu is just that nigga. And Bi-Han explains that when Havoc flooded his mind with chaos, he used his own chaos, which means Bi-Han's fighting is based off of Havoc's chaos, so he will know exactly how Havoc fights. That's the main reason Havoc was able to whoop everybody earlier, because he fights with chaos, and he knows how Havoc fights, so he wants to run the one. And Havoc's like, that's gotta be Cap. We then scrap with Havoc, the big bad, and we win because Bi-Han knows how to fight as was gonna go from the beginning. He walks up like a damn supervillain, getting these shadow nightmare hands to reach out to Havoc, and he grabs his limbs and starts tearing all of them off and just keeps doing it and doing it until Havoc's regeneration power runs out due to getting his ass whooped so hard. Bi-Han goes in for the kill, but Liu Kang won't let him because since Havoc already started merging his chaos into the realms, if we kill Havoc, it could kill the realms. Bi-Han keeps talking shit, though Liu Kang shoves him back because Liu Kang had enough. He's done with this shit. He's done had it up to here with him. He goes into Mollywop Liu, but then he gets frozen in place and Liu didn't flinch not one bit. And it turns out Garrus forgot he was pretty fucking OP and he just froze him. Then Liu Kang opens a portal to Sector and he's like, take your bitch ass home. What about my sugar daddy? Your coochie smells like fish. Liu Kang then takes Bi-Han to the Temple of the Elements, where he says that it'll take a while, but he can get Bi-Han back to where he was before physically, maybe. Then Angry Scorpion wants to talk to Cyrax, and I don't even know what to say, just watch this.
You came. Thank you.
I promised a decision, and I have one.
Before you share it, may I say one more time that
You fought well against Havoc. You also saved my life, but that is...
Not enough. I understand.
But that is not all. I had no business judging you for believing Bi-Han's lies. I too was taken in. It is he, and he alone, who deserves my ire. You, however, deserve an invitation.
What can I say? Thank you, Kuai Liang.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Bro, that ending is ass. So we're just gonna forget that Smoke exists. Fuck you, Smoke. Let's make Cyrax, the person that's been here for like a day. Let's make them Grandmaster. Yeah, that's the end of a $50 Chaos Reigns expansion. Listen to me, guys. To put this shit into perspective, when MK1 dropped, it was obviously unfinished, but we had 20 plus fighters, 10 plus cameos, 10 plus maps. I'm saying plus because I don't feel like researching this shit. And 4 plus hours of story mode. This all dropped for $70. Now, Chaos Reigns dropped with 3 new characters, 3 DLC characters, which you will have to wait months to get your money's worth back, so 6 characters, 1.5 hours of story expansion that is unbearable to watch, 0 new cameos, and 4 maps. Now, even though MK1 wasn't finished on release, like I just said, let's just say with all that content it came with, let's just call that 100%. With my rough guesstimation, that would mean for $20 less, you were paying for not even 20% of the whole game's content, and I'm being generous with this percent. Realistically, this expansion should be at most $25, and that's if the company isn't being greedy, which Warner Brothers is very greedy. So why on earth would people purchase this? There's no wonder that it failed. Considering you're paying $50 for 3 in-game characters and an hour and a half of cutscenes you could just look up and watch on YouTube. I only bought this expensive expansion because I make money off the game. My last video made me a smooth $3. But one thing I gotta say is Chaos Reigns could have been something great, but the idea was ruined because of how bad the story was from the beginning. The whole reason of naming the game MK1 was because it was going to be a reboot of the series. But then within seconds, the final boss from the last game, disguised as the previous boss, is revealed later that there's a multiverse. Like, what? Don't get me wrong, Shang Tsung is my second favorite character, but as the boss in this game, it sucks. The plot twist sucks. The multiverse thing sucks. The remodeling of every character was useless. Calling the game MK1 was useless. Calling it a reboot is very, very dumb. Releasing the game when it obviously wasn't finished didn't help, and the whole story undermines everything that happened in the previous game and made it all useless. I also plan on making a video when I get back from vacation about fixing the story, what they should have done with the story, and I think that could be a pretty good video. Like, having being the big bad is a fantastic idea. Shang or Shao being the big bad is a great idea, but the whole multiverse thing was the worst thing they could have come with, and it ruins everything and ruined all of our expectations for Mortal Kombat. That's why Chaos Reigns failed, because due to the game being unfinished, the story mode being something a toddler could write, this game was doomed the second Chronica showed up on the fucking screen. Chaos Reigns was destined to fail. There was no way it could have succeeded. I really believe they need to work on a new MK and take it to a different direction. I don't know what that would be. I feel like rebooting the series would tick off some people, but you can't continue with a storyline like what we have right now. And that's apparent with how poor the Chaos Reigns sales are, and it's obvious that future DLC is doomed. I guarantee we could get more patches, maybe some more character buffs, maybe... Damn, you did not hear that voice crack! So back to the beginning of the video, is this MK leaker 100% right? I believe him so. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. How do you guys feel about the Chaos Reigns expansion, and how do you guys like the video? And also, if you have any video ideas for when I come back from vacation, make sure you put them down in the comments below. Make sure they're really stupid, like some really dumb challenges. Anybody who subscribed, thank you so much. We're low-key blowing up a little bit, except for my last video. I spent a whole week editing my last video and it only got like 200 views, but I'm not complaining. I still had 200 people watch it. I'm just saying, bro, I'm falling off. Anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
It's